You want to hear what went down? You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I'll tell it to you.
And I have
And
no
I have no
problem
problem
telling you.
telling you.
Good, I'm proud of you.
Okay.
I took
I
my
took my
mom to the
mom to the
hospital at 8
hospital at 8
o'clock that
o'clock that
morning.
morning.
Mm-hmm. Hunter
Hunter
called me on
called
the
me on
phone
the
and
phone
said,
and said,
"What are you
"What are
doing?"
you
I said,
doing?"
"I'm
I said,
sitting
"I'm
out
sitting out
here
here
in the
in the
parking
parking
lot with
lot with
Summer waiting
Summer
on my
waiting on
mom to
my
get out
mom
of
to
the
get out of the
hospital."
hospital."
He said,
He
"Well,
said,
Mom
"Well,
said it
Mom
was
said
okay
it
if
was
you
okay
came
if you
up for
came
a
up
little
for a
bit
little bit
until
until
Grams got
Grams
here.
got
You
here.
have to
You have
leave
to
when she
leave when
got
she
here."
got here."
I said,
I
"Okay,
said, "Okay,
cool."
cool."
So I
So
went
I went
over
over
there.
there.
Allie
Allie
freaking
freaking
pretty
pretty
much
much
shoved
shoved
Hunter
Hunter
in my
in my
face,
face,
made me
made me
take him
take
pretty
him pretty
much.
much.
Right. To hurry you out of there. And I had
And
to
I
go
had to
pick up
go
my
pick up
mom.
my
I was
mom.
like,
I
I
was
gotta
like, I
go. I
gotta
gotta
go.
go
I
get my
gotta go
mom
get my
from the
mom from the
hospital. I gotta
hospital. I
go.
gotta go.
So Hunter
So
rode
Hunter
with us
rode
to
with
the
us to
fucking
the fucking
hospital.
hospital.
We picked
We
up my
picked up my
mom.
mom.
We went
We
and put her
went and put her
prescription in.
prescription
We
in. We
stopped at
stopped at
we
okay. We
stopped
stopped at
a couple
a couple
places.
places.
I stopped
I
at a
stopped at
smoke
a smoke
shop.
shop.
I got
I got
mom some
mom some
Sparks,
Sparks,
or I don't
or
even
I don't
remember
even
what it
remember
was.
what it
Some
was.
kind of
Some kind of
alcohol drink,
alcohol drink,
iced tea or
iced tea
something
or
she
something
wanted.
she wanted.
I
Oh,
got it
I
from my
got it from my
mom.
mom.
We
We
left,
left,
and then we
and
went
then
to
we
the
went to the
hippie
hippie
place,
place,
and I
and
bought
I
these
bought these
nicotine,
nicotine,
their
their
rainbow
rainbow
nicotine
nicotine
things that I've
things
been
that I've been
smoking.
smoking.
So I was trying
That I
to
was
quit
trying to quit
smoking.
smoking.
Hmm. The
And
dispos or
then we
whatever.
went to
Walgreens dropped
Walgreens,
our
dropped our
prescription.
prescriptions.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they're
disposable ones.
disposable ones.
Yep. Okay. And
And
so
so
after we
after
left
we left
there,
there,
we
we
went
went
to
to
Walgreens, dropped
Walgreens,
our
dropped our
prescription. They said
prescription.
it'd
They
be
said it'd
20,
be
30
20, 30
minutes.
minutes.
So I said,
So I
well,
said,
while
well,
we're
while we're
waiting, I'll
waiting,
just
I'll
go
just
over
go over
here to
here to
the horse
the horse
stables to the
stables to the
pond
pond
and let
and
Summer
let
play in
Summer
the
play in the
pond.
pond.
Hunter
Hunter
disappeared into the
disappeared into the
woods,
woods,
and then he
and then
come
he
back
come back
out and
out,
acting
and
like,
acting like,
ooh, I'm
ooh, I'm
chilling,
chilling,
acting like
acting like
Summer was
Summer
on
was
all
on
these
all these
rocks and shit.
rocks
There
and
was
shit.
no
There was
rocks
no rocks
around at
around at
all.
all.
Yeah. We got
We
back
got
in my
back in my
mom's
mom's
truck.
truck.
We
We
went
went
back
back
over to
over to
Walgreens, picked
Walgreens,
that
picked
stuff
that
up.
stuff up.
I went
I
to
went to
Prices.
Prices.
I left
I left
Summer and
Summer
Hunter
and
in the
Hunter in the
vehicle for
vehicle for
5 fucking minutes.
5 minutes.
5
5
minutes
minutes
right at
at
Prices.
Priceless.
And then I
And then
took
I took
Hunter
Hunter
home,
home,
and me and my
and me and
mom
my
and
mom
Summer
and
come
Summer
back
come
home,
back home,
and we were
and we were
playing
playing
flowers. I
flowers.
did
I
some
did some
laundry, I put
laundry, I put
groceries
groceries
away, I did
away,
all
I did
this
all this
stuff.
stuff.
Right. And
And
then when I
then
come
when I
back in
come
the
back in the
house,
house,
after
after
Summer wanted to
Summer
come
wanted to
back
come back
over
over
and got a
and
piece of
got a
candy
piece of
from
candy
Grandma,
from
she wanted
Grandma,
to
she
come back
wanted to
over
come
with
back
the
over with
boys,
the boys.
and they were
And
all
they were
sitting
all
here in
sitting here
in the
in
kitchen
the
area
kitchen
at the
area at the
time,
time,
right.
watching
I want to
I
say they
want
were
to say they
watching
were watching
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
That's
that's what my
what
kids
they
do
That's what
always
they
too.
always
watch.
watch.
Yeah, my too. So I
Okay.
understand
Okay.
So I
that.
So
watched
I
it back
watched it
over
back over
halfway where I
halfway
could
where I
see her
could see her
walking in the
walking in the
house
house
perfectly
perfectly
fine with the
fine
doors
with the doors
both doors
both doors
open
open
because
Yeah.
it was
because it
hot
was
that
hot
day.
that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Then I went
then I
back
went
over to
back
my
over to my
mom's for
mom's
like
for like
maybe
maybe
maybe 5
maybe
minutes
five
to
minutes
fix
to
her knee
fix her knee
brace.
brace.
Right.
And when I
And when I
walked back
walked
over here,
back
I
over there,
asked the
I asked the
boys where
boys
Summer
where
was.
Summer was.
They said
They
she went
said she went
downstairs to play with
downstairs
her
to play with her
toys.
toys.
So at the
So at the
time, there was
time,
a
there was a
bar
bar
here
here
Yeah.
where these
Yep.
where these
railings are at
railings
the
are at the
time. There was a
time. There was
bar
a
here.
bar here.
Okay.
And I went
And I
around the
went
bar
around the
because I
bar because
always
I always
do,
do,
and I
and I
yell for the
yell for
kids
the
from
kids
up
from
above,
above,
and they
Yeah.
and
always
they always
answer me,
answer me,
including
including
Summer.
Summer.
Well, that
Well,
day she
that day
didn't
she didn't
answer me.
answer me.
So I
So
went
I went
downstairs
downstairs
and
and
checked
checked
everywhere, through
everywhere,
their
through their
room, through
room,
our
through
room,
our
under
room,
the
under the
beds,
beds,
everywhere.
everywhere.
I even
I
looked
even
on the
looked on the
back door of the
back door, the
screen, the
screen,
hallway
the hallway
floor.
floor.
I couldn't
I
find it
couldn't
nowhere.
find
I
it
come
nowhere.
back
I come back
upstairs
upstairs
and asked the
and
boys.
asked
I
the
said, "Are
boys.
you
I said, "Are
sure
you
she didn't
sure
come
she
back
didn't come back
upstairs and go
upstairs and
back
go back
out the
out
door?"
the door?"
And they said,
And they
"Yes,
said,
mom.
"Yes,
She
mom."
stayed
She stayed
downstairs. She did
downstairs.
not
She
come
did not
back
come
up."
back up.
Oh man.
And then she
And
was
then she was
gone from
gone
there.
from there.
You didn't when you opened the door and was yelling for her. You didn't
And
like
that's
hear
And
the
that's the
anything or
truth.
notice
I
I've
anything.
told the cops that. I've told the
Yeah.
cops that four fucking times in a row.
If
The
you.
The
same story
same
I just
story I
told
just
you,
told you,
baby.
Yeah.
baby.
Yep. If you like, say when I lose something, like a anything, like a pencil, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying like a kid, but when I lose something or I can't find it, I have to like backstep everything I did. So I gotta like relive it all, and I gotta think really hard. Like say when you opened that door and you were yelling for her, you didn't like hear anything or notice anything different or just anything
No,
like
I
that?
didn't hear nothing.
There was
There was
nothing.
nothing.
It
It
was
was pure
silence.
silence.
Man.
And then when
And
I
then when I
left
left
out
out
in
in
my
my
mom's
mom's
truck to
truck
go
to
look
go
for
look for
her,
her,
Mhm.
after I
after I
called
called
Donnie
Donnie
and the
and the
police,
police,
Okay.
I went
I
out in
went
my
out in my
mom's truck
mom's
and I
truck
went
and I
out
went out and
I went
I
all the
went
way
all the
down
way
as
down
far
as
as
far
Beach
as
Creek
Beach Creek
to the
to the
church,
church,
come all the
come
way
all
back,
the way
went all
back,
the way
went all
down
the
to
way down
Psalm
to Psalm
Staples to the
Staples
end
to
of the
the end of
road,
the road,
and then I
and
went
then I
all the
went
way
all
back
the way
in the
back in the
hauler,
hauler,
and come all
and
the way
come all
back
the way
out.
back
When I
out.
was
When I
coming
was
back
coming
out,
back out,
45 minutes
45
later,
minutes later,
the cops
the cops
finally showed
finally
up
showed
out
up
here.
out here.
Right. Right. Damn. That's a long time. You didn't
And
notice
that's
And
any.
that's the
that's the
same story
same
I
story
told
I told the
Pop four
cops
times in
4
a row.
times in a row.
Right, right,
Like,
right.
guys,
You
I
told that
told
story.
that story.
I could
I
tell that
could tell
story
that
until
story
I
until I
die.
die.
I know, because that's what happened. That's what you remember. You're not going to forget something that happened. You know what I mean? That really happened. You're going to forget a lot. You're not going to forget what happened. I just wonder, like, if we
And
could
when I
backstep a
got
little
out,
bit.
Jody Sue was
That's what I was going to ask.
Jody Sue was standing down there on the corner,
On her
and she
And
keeps
she
property?
telling
keeps
everybody
telling
she
me, but
was
she was
soaking
soaking
wet
wet
from
from
walking through the
walking through the
creek and all
creek
this.
and all this.
She
She
wasn't wet
wasn't
at all.
wet at
She
all.
was
She was
dry to a
dry to a
bone.
bone.
Damn. Like, yeah, I was going to ask you, like, okay, so when you left, did you notice Jody Sue down there before you seen her? Like, when you took off to go look for summer? What was Jody Sue doing at that time? Was she down there still, or? Didn't you see anything or notice anything?
I
I
didn't
didn't
see her
see her
until the
until the
last
last
minute.
minute.
Look, I
Look,
went
I
I
went,
went
I
out my
went out my
driveway,
driveway,
and she was
and she was
standing
standing
there.
there.
I'm trying to
I'm
explain
trying
it
to
to you.
explain
I'd
to you.
have to
I'd
show
have
you
to
where
show
the
you where
creek
the
is
creek
and where
is
she
and
was
where
Right.
she was
standing
standing
Right.
for you to
for you to
understand this.
understand this.
Mm-hmm.
When you go
When
out
you
my
go on my
driveway, you
driveway,
take
you take
left,
left,
and then you
and then
take
you
an
take an
immediate right
immediate
because
right
it's like
because
a
it's like a
curve right
curve right
there.
Okay,
there.
She
yeah.
was
She was
right
right
there
there
on the side
on
of
the
the
side of
road.
the road.
She was
She was
not
not
wet at
wet
all,
at
not
all,
even
not
her
even her
feet.
feet.
The fuck was she
So
doing?
I said,
So
"Have
I
you
said, "Have
seen
you
Summer?"
seen
She
Summer?"
said,
She
"No." I
said,
said,
"No." I
"Okay,
said,
fine,
"Okay,
I
fine,
gotta
I gotta
go."
go."
And then I
And then
ran
I
up,
ran,
and then I
and
come
then I
up to the
come up to
stop
the
sign
stop
where my
sign where
other
my
neighbor
other neighbor
lives.
lives.
Here
Here
on in a
on in
Ben
a
Hill
Ben
Road
Hill
in
Road
Beach
in Beach
Street, and
Street,
I
and
talked
I
to
talked to
Don Carol
Don
Ann
Carol
and their
and their
kids.
kids.
I said,
I
"Did you
said, "Did
see
you
Summer?"
see
And they
Summer?" And
said,
they
"No,
said, "No,
we ain't
we
seen
ain't
her."
seen her."
They all
They
start
all start
searching their
searching their
property, start
property, start
searching their
searching their
grass, start
grass, start
searching
searching
the
the
creek bed,
creek bed,
everything.
everything.
Man. But, you know, it seems like if somebody was
Caroline
Caroline
and
and
out...
Don, my
Don, my
neighbors down
neighbors
here on the
down here on the
bottom,
bottom,
Uh-huh.
they were
they was
combing every
combing
part of
every
the
part of
area
the
they
area
could
they could
comb.
comb.
Oh.
Our
Our
property, their
property, their
property,
property,
Jody's
Jody's
property,
property,
everywhere
everywhere.
Okay, so you
was
guys
where
were
she
on
was
Jody's
She was
property?
just like
just like
vanished.
vanished.
Right. There's got to be
I
some...
already
I
had a
already had a
search team
search
going
team
before the
going before the
cops got
cops
here.
got here.
Good. Yeah. Yep. Did Jody Sue act like, oh my god, it's an emergency? Or did she just kind of act like, you know?
No, she
No,
just
she
act
just
like,
act like,
okay,
okay,
Oh, shit.
whatever.
whatever.
That's fucked up. Because I'm worried about what she might have done or had done. What time did Baltimore get home that day, or don't you know? I said Baltimore. I meant
I
Andy.
don't
I
even
don't
know.
even know.
Because she said that
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
I
even
that
don't
know.
even know.
that Andy pulled in around the same time Don did. Like they,
That's
That's
possible, but
possible,
I
but
don't
I
know
don't know
exactly what
exactly
time
what
that
time
was.
that was.
and I wonder where he's at. And what about her son? Like, what is going on with her son? Why does she not talk about him no more? She puts him in the story as here in the Scream, and then she doesn't talk about him no more after that. She doesn't put him anywhere.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like
he's
he
like he
vanished.
vanished.
Yeah. Yep. But I heard her talking to
Yeah, I
him.
don't
Yeah,
He's
I don't
know.
there.
know.
He's
I
there
wish
with
I
I wish
knew.
her.
I knew.
I think he lives inside the house with his grandma or whatever. Because she said, "Are you going to bed?" And then she said something about before I blah blah blah. I'll come in there or something. She said. I can't figure out like what she says
Yeah,
because I don't know her riddles and I don't know why she's doing it or what she's trying to say.
I don't
I
either. I
don't
wish
either.
I
I wish
knew.
I knew.
I know, me too. And she's got that black cat, but it's got
It
white
drives
It
on
me
it.
drives
So
me
nuts.
nuts.
oh, I bet, honey. I bet. There's no words to say how to express how upset a mom can be. You know, especially their baby, their only like daughter that they got. You know, like you have. Like I know you got other
I
daughters,
mean,
but
I mean, yeah,
my,
my,
probably the only
probably the only
mistake that I
mistake that
made
I
was
made
calling
was
Donnie
calling
first
Donnie
because
first
that's
because that's
automatically.
automatically.
Because I
well,
always
Because I
call
always
Donnie
call Donnie
first.
first.
I
That's
was
just
That's just
automatic. That's
automatic.
just
That's
something
just
I
something I
do.
do.
I call my husband first before anything. Like I
Right.
Right.
always want his
And
opinion
then
on
And then
something.
he told me
he
hang
told me
up and
hang
call
up
the
and call the
cops. So I
cops.
had
So
to
I had to
throw the
throw
phone
the
down.
phone
Then I
down.
had
Then
to
I
run
had
up
to
to my
run up to
Right.
my
mom's
mom's
and get
and
her
get
phone
her
because
phone because
AT&T is the
AT&T
only
is
one
the
that
only
pick
one
up
that
in the
pick up in the
area.
area.
Yeah.
And the
And
funny
the
thing
funny thing
is,
is,
when I
when
dialed
I dialed
911 from
911
my
from
phone
my
log
phone
on my
log on
phone
my phone
calls from my
calls from
straight
my
talk,
straight talk,
Yeah.
it was
it was
deleted
deleted
by the
Oh
by the
hell
police.
no.
police.
Why? What?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
What else was like deleted? What would I? Yeah. What would it on your phones? And how come Hunter don't have his phone back? People are
And
And
another
speculating.
funny
another
thing
funny
is,
thing
my
is, my
mom's phone
mom's
that I
phone that
called
I called
911
911
from, the
from, the
Uh-huh.
AT&T
AT&T
from,
phone,
Yeah.
her
her
when I
when I
dialed
dialed
911 from her
911 from
phone,
her phone,
it was
it was
deleted off
deleted
her
off
phone
her
too.
phone too.
Oh, what the fuck? Do you think it's so you
Yeah.
guys get your times messed up or something, or so you guys can't get your own information off of it, like so you can't make up a story or something? I don't know.
I
Like,
think
I think
so.
so.
what are those things up there in the ceiling? Is that?
Yep.
Yep.
They're not wires. Are those your pipes?
I'm-
Yep.
What
So
are
they
Yep.
don't
those?
So they
freeze
don't
in the
freeze in the
winter.
winter.
Oh, fucking great idea. That's the best idea. I didn't think of
Yeah,
that.
them are
Yeah,
my
them are
water
my water
pipes, so they
pipes,
don't
so they don't
freeze.
freeze.